You people, how's it going? Still very warm here today, so I have the fan on me, hence the wild and moving hairstyle. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. We are going to be playing Farming Sim after I respond to the messages from my sister. Yes, we are back on Impatience Farm. So we're going to get some farming done, which is going to be good. Hello, William. How you doing? You good? I need to get my audio meters visible. There we go. Let's check what game that's on. That's on a totally different game. Let's get that working. There we go. Cool. Right. You're doing good. Okay. Cool. I am pleased. That's good. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm warm though. I'm annoyed because I decided to have fish and chips for lunch. Go down the chip shop, and I walked down the hill from my house. It's on a steep hill. I checked first on Google Maps that the chip shop was open, and yeah, I walked down there. Oh, we got the cat cam on still. I walked down there and yeah, it was not open. So I had to walk all the way back up the really steep hill without any chips. And it probably means that I'm going to go down there again later this evening when I have dinner, because I have it for dinner instead. But yeah, anyway, we are here on Impatience Farm again. So hopefully that will be a nice distraction for the afternoon. Once I've dealt with my sister on Messenger. There we go. Just told her. Yeah, hilly areas are bad. Used to live near a steep bowl. Had a hill on the way in and out. Yeah, it's not good, is it? It's really not good. Should I get some music on in the background? Get some lo-fi stuff. There's a new Hey Guy Lo-Fi in the last few days, wasn't there? So let's get that up. Hey Guy Lo-Fi. There we go, 4 days ago. Let's get you. And then there was a way to loop it. Oh, that's the wrong button. Huh. I could have sworn there was a way to loop it before. Strange. Where did I see that? Subtitles, closed captions. But no looping. Alright, well, we'll deal with it anyway. So you are going to be that one. Cool, cool, cool. Let's try that. Hopefully that'll be around. Actually, let's turn it down on YouTube instead. There we go. That should be okay. You see a loop option. Where do you see it? I'm not seeing it. Huh. on the bottom row of the thing. When you right click in the video. Ah, there we go. Yeah, cool. Right, we've got that on now. That will be fine. Thank you very much. I didn't think to right click the video. Right, here we are back on the farm then. What have we got here? This is just harvested, isn't it? Yeah. Needs lime, needs ploughing, needs rolling. How does it need ploughing? We literally created the field. Oh, I created it with a... I think I created it with a cultivator. Not a plough. We got £7,862. So yeah. What state's the other field in? I honestly don't know where we are right now. I need to figure this out. I'm gonna need a plough, aren't I? Subsoilers act as ploughs, right? Because that's gonna be a faster way of doing it. Although, having said that, it may not be cheap enough way of doing it for me. At this stage of the farm. Yes, I do as well as spaders, but nobody uses spaders. What's a spader? Okay, let's put this trailer just here. Oh, I have a thing full of straw. Is the music level good, by the way? Can you still hear, like, the game and me? So yeah, I've got a cultivator, but not a plough. What does this field say? Does this one need ploughing as well? Yeah, it does need ploughing. Okay. Hearing both, cool. Right. Let's have a look at this stuff then. So ploughs, cultivators, subsoilers and spaders. Well, I can't afford any of those. Subsoiler, there's a small one for 650. That's 1.2 meters. That's probably better than a plough. I don't know, is it? Probably not by much. That's 1.5 meters. Do I have any modded ones? I don't have any modded ones. 10.5 grand for a 4 meter subsoiler. That's actually pretty decent. We don't have the money for it though. We could lease to own. What's the difference between those two? Oh, those two. Wait, that one's a lot lighter. Hang on. They're the same size, but the lighter one requires more power to run. That makes 0 sense. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the same number of tines on them. Alright, let's lease a subsoiler. Right. We're driving again then. That means we've got to go to the store. Turn that music down just a little more. There we go. May have gone a little too much with that. Man, I am am sweating so badly already. I've only just come in the room and turned the computer on. This computer puts out so much heat. What should we plant this time? Don't hit me. Do you prefer subsoilers over the ploughs? Not a fan of the offset and pivot action. Yeah, I'm in agreement with that. I feel the same way. Man, I'm just appreciating how tall the mountains are around here. It's a gorgeous landscape, it really is. It reminds me of Romania, actually, when I stayed in Romania. It was very much like this in Brasov. Go. Yeah, Brasov is set in like, it's like a bowl in the middle of the mountains. It's absolutely gorgeous. Waking up in the morning and looking out the window to seeing that was just fantastic. Sadly, I wasn't there as a tourist. I was there as a charity worker. So it was, yeah, a difficult situation, obviously, you know, going to help out people who are much less well off, living in slums and stuff like that. It was quite hard. This thing is a good width. I can tell by how difficult it is to drive around stuff. Whoa! Go on, off you go. Both of you. Oh, seriously? Get on with it. There we go. I forgot to put my screen back onto the Livestream thing. Apparently you're not a viewer, William. I've got 0 concurrent viewers right now. YouTube really doesn't like you, does it? It always says that you don't exist. It deletes your comments. It says that you're not here. Ah, that's what it is. You're a ghost. That makes more sense. I'm actually in a haunted farm. Surprised Warren's not here yet, actually. I think he's playing farming himself, so he probably hasn't noticed any notifications or anything. Right, let's subsoil this thing then. Ah, there he is, right now, right on cue. Right, you don't have to turn this on, do you? It's just drive. The Discord bot also did not warn, did it not? Huh. That's upsetting. I wonder what's wrong with that then. I so have access to this land. What are you on about? Oh man, It would seem that the ibuprofen didn't help my back, Warren. It's been, yeah, half an hour and it's not kicked in. Usually would have done by now. Maybe I should try paracetamol instead. Numb the pain receptors in my nerves. Phone didn't even ping with the tube notification. I think your notifications up the Swanee. Well, it seems like all of them are at the moment. If the Discord didn't go and YouTube's not pinging people, I wonder if it's YouTube's fault. Yeah, I will give it some time. 4 hours till I can take more ibuprofen anyway, but I can take paracetamol alongside it. To be honest, while I'm sat motionless in a chair, it's probably not going to bother me that much. Man, I did a really good job of making this field like neatly square. Better than I usually do anyway. Oh, that's going to bug me, I missed a bit. And of course I'm not going to be able to get this bit either. Why do I not have access? Oh, I think the back was over the next door field, wasn't it? Ibuprofen is good for inflammation. Yeah, well I figured that's probably what it was. Noisy truck going down my road. Usually, like muscle stuff, ibuprofen is great at. Heat and back pain's a lovely combo, yeah. I have some of the ibuprofen gel that you rub on directly to the area that's bad, but it's in such an annoying place that I can't reach it, so I wouldn't be able to apply the gel properly. Don't miss any. Did. It missed some. Typical. Let's go around here. Oh no, I'm missing both sides. I hate when I do that. I can't decide which area to get, and so I miss both areas. It's like having that itch you can't quite reach. Yeah, totally. You need a pokey thing, a back scratcher, to reach it. Well, my sister sent me an essay. I'll have to read that after the stream. You love that slice of wood being carried around. Is it still there? No, it's gone now. Yeah, I noticed that. Every now and then. Missing both sides is the worst. Yeah, exactly. 3 passes instead of 2. But only because you're trying to do 1 instead of 2. How you doing, Luke? Are you good? It's on the road now. Let's drag this one along. See if we can get both of them on the road. There we go. So there's exciting things happening tomorrow. Me and Mr. Sack there have been talking an awful lot for the last couple of months now, on DMs, and we've struck up quite the friendship. And yeah, in my downtime we've been playing SnowRunner and stuff like that, and chatting away. And yeah, so he's actually coming to visit me tomorrow. actually going to meet in person, which is both very cool and absolutely terrifyingly scary. This YouTube malarkey is meant to me meeting a lot of random strangers off the internet, you know. Yeah, very scarily. So yeah, I'm kind of hoping, yeah, terrifying for both of us, totally. I know what you mean, like, I can appreciate that you're feeling exactly the same things as I am. Right, I don't think, does my fertilizer spreader do lime? I can't remember which one I've got. I don't think it does. It will be great. We'll have a good time. I don't know. I'm kind of considering whether or not we can do a stream. I don't know how to make it work. I mean, I've made it work with Tango before when he's been here, but that was doing like Lego, which is a little bit different. Oh, that's typical. That's blooming typical. I've just received a text message saying that my prescription is ready. I literally walked past the pharmacy on the way to the chip shop earlier on. The chip shop that ended up being closed, so that I didn't end up getting any chips. Oh, that's so irritating. How do you know he's not some 40-year-old guy? I mean, yeah, if he turned out to be a 40-year-old guy, that would just be nasty. That would be awful. Oh, so, okay, that means I have to think about my food for this evening. I think that chippy closes at 7 anyway, and the pharmacy closes at 6. So if I time it right, I could get my food around about 6-ish. That's assuming they do open, like... Yeah, how old is Mr. Joker? I don't know how old Mr. Joker is. In my mind, he's quite young. He's not quite young, assuming that that's his actual age rather than a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Which, if it is a reference to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, then it probably puts him around that age. Oh man. Internet logic is hard. 1981 born, excellent. I'm 1983. Born in good old 1983. I can't remember who it was that I told my age the other day, and I think it might have been Crunch actually. And he was very surprised. Apparently I don't look 40. He's probably right, I probably don't look 40. Have the entire 5-book trilogy of Hitchhiker, so do I. So do I. Do you have the Owen Colfer one? Is that the 5th one? Or I can't remember if that's a 5th or a 6th one. And Another Thing, it's called. It wasn't as good as Douglas Adams, but it was very close. I think everyone thinks that other people look younger and they look older though. And Starship Titanic 2, oh, that's such a good book. Again, the book and the game were amazing, to be honest. I really enjoyed both. 5 books lent out and one never got back to now to 4. Oh, that sucks. I have the edition the 5 books in one edition, the trilogy in 5 parts. And yeah, it's big and heavy. I prefer to listen to the audiobook now, to be honest, because it's read by interesting people as well. I do listen to that quite regularly. And the radio show. So I alternate the books and the radio show. Right, we're going to run out of room at this place. Oh dear, I just pushed my trailer out of the way. Do I even have a fertilizer spreader? I don't. Okay. I guess the subsoil is just going to sit here for now then. Oh, the fertilizer, I got a sprayer, not a spreader. Didn't mind the movie. I did mind the movie, to be honest. Luke went on the other field. Yeah, thank you, Ian. I was not a fan of the movie at all. I like Mos Def as an actor. I like Martin Freeman as an actor. I like Zooey Deschanel as an actor. I like Sam Rockwell as an actor. Sam Rockwell was the only person who did a reasonable job at acting. Everything else was absolutely awful. Like all the other actors, they were dry, so wooden. I can only put it down to bad directing, but the director was someone I know. Who was it? It wasn't Edgar Wright. It was one of his friends. I've forgotten his name now, but yeah. Even Bill Nye. Well, Bill Nye's kind of dry is his thing, you know. He was okay as Lottie Bartfast, so it actually fit the character because the character is supposed to be like that. Whereas, like, a lot of the jokes are timing based, you know, saying the right thing at exactly the right moment, and the delivery, like, particularly the one that sticks in my mind is the scene where they're in the pub, where Ford Prefect takes Arthur Dent into the pub and gives him a drink. And there's a couple of jokes in that just don't land. They're just flat. It's like they're not performing the script. They're just reading it out, one line after the other. That's it. That's all there is to that performance. And it's pretty much the same through the whole film. So yeah, I wasn't a fan. I really enjoyed Marvin. Marvin was great. Alan Rickman. That was great. Garth Jennings, thank you very much. Yeah, Garth Jennings. If there's another film he did, I'm trying to remember if it was him or Joe Cornish that did Son of Rambo. I think it was Garth Jennings. And that was a great film. Great little film. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, Marvin was awesome. And the cameo of the original Martin as well. Marvin, sorry. So I can plant canola right now. What have I just harvested? I presume I've just harvested wheat. No, we can't plant it. So if I could do canola, but that means I've got to wait a whole year. And I don't get any straw. Not that I need any straw. Canola might be a good shout, actually. Looking for a spreader. Yeah, I suppose so. I'm at this stage. I think I'm probably just going to take the 5% hit, because the size of fields I'm doing, a 5% bonus isn't going to pay for renting a spreader. I don't think. You guess you went to the movie expecting it to be bad, so was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I didn't like the story either. I appreciate that Douglas Adams did write that story. It's a story like he didn't like what he originally wrote. Yeah, not much capital as well, totally. He didn't like the original story he wrote, so he rewrote it, and the film is made from the rewriting, which isn't the book. It's a different story, and I preferred the original book. I thought he did a good job first time round. I think he was just second guessing himself. Right, what have we got going on here then? Let's get the F1 menu up so I can see what I'm putting in. canola. There we go, that's what we want. And we also have fertilizer in here, so that is good. And we can get this thing out, which is somewhat miraculous. Okay, lower cedar. Favourite part of the whole series in the books? Ooh, lots of wheat in that last field you purchased. Oh, in the sugar beet field. Yeah, that's a good shout. The mattress planet. Oh, flopping around. The mattress planet was good. I did enjoy that. Yeah, you gotta love a good flopping mattress. Can't see quite what I'm doing here. There we go. That should be good. I'm not sure, actually, what my absolute favourite part would be. Gosh. I like the restaurant at the end of the universe and the following starship theft. The completely black ship with the black controls and the black lights. Just love that it's completely not needed for the story. Oh, totally, yeah. Hot Black Desiate, that's the one. I think I've missed a little bit there. Probably should do this bit last rather than now, because then I could do it as I'm putting the cedar back into the shed. But I seem to have done it now anyway, so there we go. 50% at most for all 3 fields. Oh right, yeah, you need another dose of fertilizer. You have to wait a growth stage for doing it though. It won't do it on if it's already been, you know, partially done maybe. That field is right up to the house. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have done that really. I was just trying to maximise my profits, you know. One day we will buy field 16 next door, and we will just incorporate it all into one. Or actually, I could even make my farm here, couldn't I? I could make this my farm. And this could be my yard. Were they saying that? By the time I can afford to do that, I can probably afford to buy the actual farmyard. Oh. Just get that last bit, because why not? Right. To the other field. Fertilize after harvesting, cultivating, then again during planting. I'm doing it a single day a month. Ah, yeah, that's a good shout. Depends if you want to do all that work on one day. I kind of prefer to spread it out a little bit. You got to the point now you're buying up multiple plots and joining them into massive fields. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for that, but also I quite like small fields, to be honest. You'll get the occasional 83% on some areas. Yeah, totally. There's a chicken coop in there, all ready to go. Yeah, I sometimes like to... oh, I can actually plant in the neighbour's field. That's hilarious. I like to spread the work out a little bit so that I've got stuff to do every day. Or most days at least. Bugs. I don't like just skipping days one after the other. It happens, particularly in an early game like this, but yeah. I'm also not very good at diversifying. I tend to plant one crop everywhere and then, you know, do a year of that rather than mixing it up. I ought to plant different crops so that I'm doing different things at different times. Yeah, one day a month at the moment. We're not going to have time for a trip to the Lego store, Warren. That's not gonna happen, unfortunately. That would be all of our time. I would happily take you, of course. There's nothing that I want to... Well, there's some things I want to buy, but nothing that I really desperately want at the moment. I wouldn't mind the Curiosity. Is it? No, it's Perseverance rover, isn't it? The Mars rover. You have standalone fertilizer, so it's fun to use. Also have a lot to attend to with sheep and cows. A standalone fertilizer. Yeah, plan for another trip for sure. I don't know what you mean by a standalone fertilizer there. You mean you don't have to go to the store and get it, or do you mean you've got like a Bowser or something? Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. Self-propelled. Oh, I see. Yeah, self-propelled. Those are cool. Those are very cool. What is YouTube on? There are 3 of you here chatting. Apparently I have 1 concurrent viewer. It's really not good. Oh, this is now fully in the way. Alright. Storage on neighbour's land it is then. I suppose I should do the fertilising really, shouldn't I? Let's go do that. This was the wrong way to go. This was definitely the wrong way to go. It's the longest way. Although I don't have an implement, so cutting through shouldn't be a big deal. And in fact, I chose the perfect place where it really doesn't matter. Nice. Didn't get all of the nasty ditches there. Man, I couldn't see what I was doing driving there because of all the trees. This is the wrong way around now. I'm going to have to push it around. Oh, no, I'm just going to have to drive around there, aren't I? That's irritating. Are we not concurrent chatters? I guess you aren't. You must be taking turns. I have to admit, you just kept the basic Amazon spreader. Hard to beat for. Yeah, that is a decent spreader. It does cost 25 grand though, which I mean that's cheaper than all of the others. What map is it? It's beautiful. This is St. Carl. Yeah, it is a lovely, lovely map. This one is really slow, this sprayer. Go on, there you go. There we are. I don't think that's working. Does it actually need any, thinking about it? Yeah, it does. But because I fertilised in the cedar, it wouldn't let me do it. Okay. Fair enough. Right, so we will not be fertilising until it has germinated. So we don't really have much to do right now. We will turn off the engine and yeah, decide. I've got quite a lot of costs going out at the moment, so what do I have in storage? I've got 2,000. Oh no, it doesn't count what's in the things. Oh, that's annoying. Just experienced the folly of having sound through an interface. Need to dial in the correct sample rate and buffer. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot going on with audio interfaces. You do need to make sure everything's set up right. Right, that's you. So what do I have? I've got straw. I've got some spare straw, and I've got something in this trailer. I don't know what it is. Oh. Let's turn right. What are you? What symbol is that? That is oats. I've got oats. So oats are good in December. Oats are good in December, and straw is good in December as well. So basically, we just need to get through to December. No worries. Good night, Luke. Thanks for stopping by. Right, let's move this trailer out of the way. This is such a good trailer. I like it a lot. Turns out it's an autoloader. I didn't even know. There we go. That's a much better place for that. So I guess we will sleep. For now. You need a much wider cultivator. Yeah. Yeah, you often end up thinking that. Right. We should be able to fertilise this now. Not that we'll be able to see what we've done. Oh, and it needs weeding as well. Do I have a weeder? I don't think I have a weeder, do I? Did I spray herbicide last time? What did I do? Surely I have a weeder. Did I hire one? Oh, that's a weeder there. I do have a weeder. Cool. Do I have the... I might weed first, thinking about it now. Oh, for goodness sake, let's drop you there again. Let's go and get the weeder first. Why are you not... Oh, something's happened with that. I'm going to have to enable super strength because that has flipped upside down. Wait, what way up is it meant to go? That's right, isn't it? Like that? Yeah. Why were you not wanting to connect? Ah. This is the weeder, not the cultivator, right? That's the cultivator. I'm a little concerned. I don't want to accidentally destroy my crop. So, it's the Lizard P431. Oh. Weeders is the Lizard P431. Okay, good. Right, let's get rid of these weeds. In tiny, tiny rows. Barely bigger than the tractor. Come on now. We were both destroying your crop before you realised crop destruction was like, yeah, that's right. That was not a great moment. Oops. At least it was only a little bit. One set of tram lines. Remember using a shovel mod for manual. Oh yeah, I remember that. Catch drop grain line, problem was the shovel caught more than the player could carry. Oh wow. Yeah, that's not ideal, is it? Interesting, the big weeder takes out grass as well, whereas this one doesn't take out the grass. At least it's really obvious where the weeds are. Like, you're not going to confuse what you have and haven't done, are you? Actually, in the sun you might. Not sure. Enjoying the music. It's very good. Oh, I think I missed a bit there. fix a corner there when I do that. That's okay. Just keeping track of what you've done and not done. Once you've taken the majority out, the little bits tend to hide from you. Purchase a load of pallets so you can be a witness. Oh, the loading. You really latched on to the whole pallet loading thing there, haven't you, Warren? That is quite funny. The gauntlet's been thrown. It is an interesting thing to learn. I'm slowly getting better at it, but I think it's just you're always having the gaming problem of trying to observe 3 dimensions on a 2-dimensional screen. It's always going to be difficult. Tried the arena thingy. No, I haven't. I'm not really interested in that, to be honest. It doesn't float my boat. I like the idea of competitive farming in the sense of literally running a whole farm. But, you know, like tractor pulls and ploughing competitions, things like that. Nah, I'm not really. Not really into that. Yeah, VR would be cool. I think it would be difficult. I don't think you would get as much benefit as you think you would. Except for pallet loading. I reckon you might with pallet loading. I'm toying with the idea of trying to stream the VR golf today. Later on, like early evening. I'm not sure whether I'm going to or not. Because I do get very hot very quickly, and it's a hot day, as I've already mentioned. So it may not be the most practical thing to do, but I think it would be fun. Plus I'm not allowed to have more practice. Oh, okay, that's the deal, is it? Well, you could play as well. Oh no, you can't. You're at Fat Fighters tonight, aren't you? So you could play as well, but no, that's not gonna happen. Not today. So we could stream that tomorrow, but the only way I can think of making it work is if we're in different rooms. Which isn't necessarily a problem, you know? We could do that, but it sort of removes the point of having you over. Right, what have I missed? There's a splodge there, and there's a splodge over in that corner, and I think that might be it. I think I've got everything else. Oh, you missed it. There we go. This will be your room for the treasure visit, yeah. I will see you no more. That's it. Lock the door as you go in. And the windows. Oh, that would be awful in this weather. Any sign of your cooler yet? I'm guessing not. My bottle of whiskey is going to arrive tomorrow. Jimmy will capture both VRs. Well, I don't know. I don't think I can capture both. I think I can only capture one. But given that, you know, playing golf, we're both in the vicinity of each other anyway, so I don't really see the need to capture both, because I'll be looking at you. So even though you might be in the other room, I can still look at your avatar. Best make sure your avatar is in good shape, yeah. Well, technically I will be on Oculus PC rather than the Quest. So I will have whatever avatar that is rather than the one I've actually set up on the Quest itself. Whereas you will be on the Quest, so yeah. So it actually shows a different avatar, I think. I don't think it considers them two different environments, which is, I don't know why it does that. It should just be one thing. I guess you're in a different OS and everything. But it's kind of a shame to have two separate things. I don't think they're trying to phase out. I think they're trying to phase out the Oculus PC software, which makes it difficult for streamers, for example. Because yeah, that's the way I capture it, is by having it mirrored on my desktop PC. You can do that with just the Quest. You can do it through a browser. You can cast to a browser window and capture that, and the latency is actually really good. But what you then can't do is have the like stream chat visible in the VR, because you can do that on the PC version, but you can't do it on the native version, as far as I'm aware. So you lose out on that, which means you can't really stream it. It's good for recording maybe, but not streaming. Oh, missed one little plant there. That's so annoying. Look, you. Oh, I missed one there as well. We'll pick them up at the end. Man, weeding is a dull job. I wish I had the big weeder. We're not doing great money-wise though, because we've rented a few things. I missed one there. I think I might have missed one there as well. Yeah, I did. Typical. My mate, who is a camera trainee, is currently working on a drama or a comedy or something for TV, and an actor that we both know has turned up on set, and apparently I filmed his audition for it. It's really quite funny. It's a small world, it turns out. So yeah, a couple of months ago, 2 months ago, the actor came and he actually did 2 auditions with me, 2 scenes, and yeah, he messaged me a couple of weeks later saying he got one of the parts. And now my mate says, "Oh yeah, I've just seen this guy turn up on set." I'm like, ask him if it's the one I got him. And it turns out it is. So there you go. All down to my skills? I think not. There we go, that's that one, and there was one more up here. There it is. Gotcha. Thorough job. Now I've got to try and fertilise this whilst barely being able to see. Where I've been. There we go. Blimey. It's so hard driving around this area with all the trees. Right, Weeder can go away for another year. Oops. Didn't really mean to do that. So there we go. Yeah, both fields do need fertilising. So let's go grab that. Let's say I thought I left it here. Ah! Go. Teeny tiny little piece won't get sprayed next to the house. I'm not worried about that. Corner piece missed there. Not bothered about that. This is going to be interesting. Oh, I did hit it. Something like that. Something like that. And then this bit is going to be fairly easy. There we go. That should be good. Just finished cultivating, took ages. Cool. I have just finished fertilising that field. Now I'll go find the other one. Hopefully not take out my tractor on the trees as it folds up the thing. Didn't notice what my annual expenses were. I think the tractor is my biggest expense right now, so as soon as I can pay that off, that would be ideal. Just caught the tree there. Come on. There we are. Perfect. That's good enough coverage for me. That will do nicely. And now we can put that away until next time. Be nice if you could make like bulk payments every now and then towards the tractor. Like if I could pay off another £1,000 now. I know that's not really how it works. You wouldn't really do that in real life either. You can do it on your mortgage though, which you definitely should do if you can afford to. Right, back to home, sleep, another day. We haven't really got much to do, I don't think. What month are we in now? This should be, what, September, October? October, I think it would be. Yeah, October. Okay, so I've got 2 more months of sleep, pretty much, where there's nothing to do. I guess I could do a contract, but I don't think there's going to be much about at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the contracts today. Yeah, cultivating, fertilising. There is harvesting. Oh, corn harvesting. That's not too bad. I don't want to do that one though. I could do that. Cornfield in field 1. Field 1's nearby, right? Let's do that. It is raining as well, which isn't amazing. It's not really what you want. Let's speed up time for a bit. A, to get it light, and B, to get rid of the rain. There we go. Should have slept till 9 really in the winter. There we go. Cool. Okay. Start the engine. Right, where is field number 1? This is a big old corn harvester. At least it's a fold-up header, so I don't need a trailer. Don't even know where field number 1 is. Speeding time on console is a pain. You have to go to options, set it there. You don't see the clock or the menu. Oh, that is a pain, yeah. You don't want that. Can you not bind it? I don't suppose you can change your bindings on console. Deutz-Fahr. I've not really driven many Deutz-Fahr machines. Okay, field 1 is further away than I thought it was. FS series doesn't have binding configurations where you don't have the emergency lights. Ah, okay. Can't remember which button. No, that's the radio. One of those buttons is... There you go, there's the beacons. Ought to have them on really on the road. Beacon is up, yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember if it was right bumper or both bumpers though. It was right bumper. Indicators as well. Right, let's zoom out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Lovely. Gonna get you the Farming Sim USB beacon that reacts. Oh, that would be funny. I don't know where I'd put that. I do have like some really long USB extensions, so I could use that and like put it over the back somewhere. That would be hilarious. It'd be nice if you could trigger it with a chat command like you can with the lighting. Except you can't seem to do it on YouTube, it turns out. How are we doing? We're 25% full already. I've been watching Fail Race doing Survive the Hunt lately on GTA. Today, in fact, I went back to the playlist and looked at the first one he's got listed is number 8. I'm sure if I looked on his channel I could find the earlier ones, but yeah, it's so good, isn't it? That's my favourite thing that he does, is Survive the Hunt. I really love that. I wish I could get enough people together to play that myself. I would love to do that. Guess we'll do this side first. Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like it's been just as good from day one. There's a couple of things he's done differently as they've gone on, but it doesn't fail to be suspenseful, that series. It's so good. Like, you're always holding your breath for him. We have the beginnings of a group. We do, that's true, but I don't know that Crunch is a GTA person. I'm not sure. I don't think Tango would play it anymore. Awuga maybe. Now he sometimes brings guests. Yeah, he does, that's true. I'm not such a fan of that. I don't know, it's okay. I still watch it and I still enjoy it, but I think I prefer it when it's just him. What I did enjoy, actually, I watched the VOD of one of his live streams where each of the hunters takes turns to drive him around. So he's a VIP in their car and they have to keep him alive for as long as possible by using the same sort of tactics. That was good. I enjoyed that because you get his commentary then on what they're doing. The odd occasion where he has to leave the room, like he had to go and get his phone charger. I can't remember who it was. It might have been Danger Man, or I can't remember. One of the guys anyway was sort of left to run the stream, and he's clearly not a YouTuber. He's like, oh, I don't know what to say now. I'm really nervous. It was very funny. And it's interesting hearing their perspective on it when they have a go, because obviously normally it's him doing it. Yeah, one of the guys said that he was physically shaking, like he literally was shaking whilst he was doing it. He's like, I can't believe how much pressure there is. You like reverse? Oh yeah, Hunt the Survivors. That is quite good as well. Yeah, I'm not so keen on the Forza ones. GTA seems to be perfectly set up for it, in my opinion. There we go, that way. Cool. Guess it would be better for us to start the engine. Why not? I didn't even know he'd done them, but I found on one of them, I think it's on the playlist it was, he did a Hunt the Survivors on GTA, and they overlaid a map. Some poor bugger had to literally just look at the map and record the map and try and follow him around the map, so that he overlaid the map on screen so he couldn't see the map, but we could. And so we could see when he was right next to a player, which was quite frequent. And yeah, he was driving around in, what's it called? The black car with the minigun on top. He was driving that around and he was trying to pick out the players and blow them up. That was good fun. He got quite a lot of them. Duke of Death, that's what it's called. Yeah. No, smaller than the Insurgent. It's the little one. Fairly little anyway. It's not exactly little. I think it might be a Barracuda, like based on a Barracuda or something. Huh, it looks like it's going to film more than a trailer with one load. That's impressive. Am I imagining that, or is it going to do that? Maybe almost a load. No, it did, it filled it. Filled the trailer. Wow. That's impressive. Last car you saw was the Torero, so you're not going to up to date. Yeah, same. I've not played for a long time actually. The most recent update looks like it might be good though, because I think it's added in some more flying stuff, and flying is my favourite thing to do in GTA. Helicopters or planes, I love both. Got something like 30 million in game genuinely earned money from doing the island heist over and over. Most of the time GTA Online was collecting the purple sentinel to sell, which you could sell more than one car a day. Ah, right. No worries, Warren, that's fine. They've slowed down the timer now on the heist, but you can solo on the heist. You can earn like 1.5 million on each run, and you were able to do it pretty quickly. I do enjoy that heist still. I might go back and do one. I might do it on a live stream because I've not done it for a while. Never done online as was on PS with no plus account. Now the PC version's out. Ah, cool. Yeah, I like online. On the PC it's good because you can trick the game into putting you into your own session, so you can still be public, but you're the only person in there, or you and your mates. You know, you can put your mates in. Yeah, doing it randomly is always a mess. No, the Cayo Perico heist you can do solo. It's also good fun with two of you, but you earn a bit less money. But, you know, it's worth the cost for the extra fun. Yeah, public lobbies these days are just like you're asking for being shot and blown up and stuff. It's just not that fun. You can't drive around and do stuff without being harassed. So it's definitely better to cheat yourself a private one. If you use the game's function to have a private lobby, then there's a lot of activities that aren't available to you, including the heists, I think. I'm not sure about that. There's certainly a lot that you can't do anyway. So it's better to use Resource Monitor. You pause the network connection for the game for 10 seconds, and then it basically puts you in your own instance, because it assumes that it has disconnected, or it actually the game thinks everyone else is disconnected from your session rather than you from them, which is very handy. and then you just invite your mate back in. You are public, so new people will join, but they usually join at a rate that's slow enough for you to still get lots done. Only thing you could do is the company VIP missions. Yeah, that's right. I don't even remember where I found out that you could do that little hack to get a public-private lobby. Can't even credit someone for telling me. So I have no idea. We are getting close to full again. And we're going to have to take the trailers to empty out because they will be full as well. 98, 99, 100. Come on, where are you? There you are. And I'm even facing the right way to take this to the sell point. Have I got any chocolate? I do, I have chocolate in my little fridge. That's amazing. It's just what I need. No pocket Twix this time. Nope. No pocket Twix. That was amazing. You've got a good memory. That was funny. That thing was so melted. Remember playing online for the first time. Kitchen's probably lasted 2 minutes before being run over by an elegy. Those elegies are annoying because they're free. And once you've got them, you can't get rid of them. Yeah, really annoying. %, transported. Wow. That's a lot of the field that we get to keep. I wasn't expecting to be done so soon. Didn't redeem that. Oh. Yeah, so I've still got a free elegy sat in one of my garage taking up a slot. Yeah, there's a lot of quality of life updates on GTA 5 in the new update. One of them is that you can label your garages. So if you use a garage for a certain type of vehicle, then you can tell which one it is. I like that a lot. can have multi-story garages now as well. Yeah, totally. Just spend everything you have. It's not that bad. Like 2 heists to pay for it. I think you can get most of them for 2 or 3 million. But you don't have to get them all at once. That's the nice thing. You can just buy the main building and then add the floors as and when you can afford them. Options, everyone likes shiny things. Oh yeah. The options are expensive. I don't think I've really used any options on the buildings. I don't see the point. Don't spend enough time in there to really care. Who doesn't like a shiny thing? Kind of tempted actually to switch over to GTA now that we're talking about it so much. I might finish this field and then do that. You guys would be welcome to jump into a session if you wanted to do something. It's probably not a good idea to say that. I'd instantly lose all my viewers because they become players instead. That is something that genuinely concerns me actually, like particularly with you, Warren, like talking to you so much. Now playing games with you, if I get you into the games on the stream, then I lose one of my most active chatting viewers. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? I need to grow. I need to grow so that I can afford to lose you. In one sense. Gaining you in another sense. You can be in 2 places at once. I think it's better when, like, for example, right now you're playing Farm Sim, but you're quite attentive and responsive. But when you're playing SnowRunner the other night with Crunch, you were probably talking about me a lot with Crunch. But the chat was pretty dead. Warren is a wizard. I can see Warren as a wizard, actually. Yeah. I think that fits. Obviously it's great that you're still a viewer then, you're still watching. Had me, Tango, Crunch and Princess talking. Tango was on, was he? Was he playing SnowRunner with you guys, or was he on stream? Oh, of course, no, I was streaming with him. Man, I totally forgot what the stream was. I had to turn down some of it. Yeah, exactly, it's not... Although you're kind of there still, it's not the ideal experience, is it? I'd forgotten which stream it was. I just remembered that I was streaming and you were playing. That's all I could remember about it. Yeah, it was the thingy one, the Bethesda reveal of Starfield. I don't know. I'm kind of excited about that game, but also kind of not, because it's another solo game. But I guess I'm doing a lot of solo games at the moment, so yeah. If it was a game, you would have been more attentive. Yeah, that's probably true. And I wasn't really saying anything. Like, I felt like that wasn't a great stream at all. Because I was just watching the thing and just kind of umming and ahhing and like, oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't feel like I was adding anything to the conversation, you know? Am I going to get to the end of this before it's full? I'm not sure that I am. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to have to do a tiny little extra bit. That's so irritating. Hey Chris, how you doing? Back it up, back it up. You're excited, I'll have to upgrade the GPU to play it. Since you're a PS5 player. You can upgrade the GPU in a PS5? Or are you talking about on PC? Of course it won't be out on PS5, you must be talking about PC because it's a Microsoft game. Microsoft now own Bethesda, don't they? Be Xbox. Yeah. I'd forgotten about that. Right, last little bit. Had a Bethesda in college, gave you a horrible rash. Fair enough. Skyrim was amazing. I didn't play as much of Fallout because it was more of a shooter thing, I don't know. So it's always the story element that's best in their games. Not a huge deal, but GPUs have cost more than PS5. Yeah, totally. They've gone down a lot here. I'm gonna have to upgrade fairly soon myself. I should be good for another 5 years or so with the processor and stuff, because I did a major upgrade not long ago. You love the humor? Yeah, I like the humor. The dialogue and stuff is good, but there's just so much combat in it. I'm just not a combat person. It's just not my thing. Why? Oh, I'm on the wrong trailer, that's why. Here she goes, 2 trailers at once. Shame, didn't know sooner could have had your 3080. Oh yeah, that would have been amazing. I've got a 2070 Super at the moment. I guess I could buy a used one, you know? I don't know how much power I'd need. If I'd need more. Right. That's completed. So we are now quite significantly better off. So we need to go back to home and do some more sleeping, and then we can sell. Oops, we can sell some stuff. Depends how much you want to push this bit. Yeah, totally. I mean, I'm only at 1440p, and it's now starting to struggle because I'm streaming as well. Like SnowRunner, for example. If I'm running SnowRunner and I record, then my recording timers all screw up. And OBS, although it records everything properly, it doesn't update what it's doing properly. It's not good. So that's why there was like a 50-minute episode not long ago, because I'd hit record, was playing the game, and the timer on the OBS said it was at 30 minutes, so I stopped recording, and then when I looked at the file, it's 50 minutes long. So it was like half the time it wasn't updating the timer. And you know, when you're gaming and talking, commentating, doing all that stuff, you can't concentrate on how much time has passed. So I was perfectly happy to accept that that was genuine, you know. Right, we need lights. Okay, let's grab our trailer full of grain. And we will see. Is there more than one place? I don't think there is there? So we've got, it was oats, wasn't it? I think it was oats. Where are they? 1809. So what are they currently? Oh yeah, they're doing good. So we will go to the grain mill with that. Yeah, and it didn't used to do that when I was on 1080p. So it's got to be a power issue. It's got to be a GPU issue because yeah, CPU running at 1080 would be the same. Man, when you've driven a slightly faster tractor, you really notice how slow the one you own is. I don't know where the straw has to go to be sold. Can you do it, Captain? I don't have the power. Oops. This is a different place actually, isn't it? Yeah. It's not where I was dropping it before. What do we get for our harvest? Not bad. 7.5 grand. That's decent. Oops. You have a 4K monitor. The moment you open junkyard truck, PC cries. Oh wow. Factory's magic, it turned into a field. Oh dear. We're in double figures of money, guys. This is good. We haven't had that since like day one when we were buying the fields. I'm surprised that I managed to afford 2 fields. I'm hoping to get this done before the snow becomes an issue as well. Because that's going to lay. It'll suddenly pop. And then we'll collect the straw. Can we have a snow bucket in this map as well? Can't afford more stuff. Right, straw. Where's the straw gotta go? Oh. Straw. There's 145 everywhere. What's nearest me? Animal dealer is down at the bottom. That's down at the bottom, I think. Where's wholesale? Yeah, wholesale, that's where I was going with the rest of the stuff. We'll do that. Oof. Man, I don't like these dark winters. Like, it's dark and snowing, which should be really cool, but I'm sat here in a room that's really hot. Doesn't feel right. Oh, I hit a car. To leave a note on the windscreen with insurance details. Okay, we ain't gonna get loads of money for this, but we'll get some. Should be a couple of grand, 3 grand if we're lucky. What did we get? No, 2 grand, yeah. Dark in this game sure is dark. Oh yeah, it really is. I need those fog lights off of the Tega. Even though it's such a short drive back, it feels so long. Don't combo the fog lights with bumper lights, you'll burn your eyes, yeah. I'm not sure, if I'm honest, that this wagon was really worth getting. I don't think it was very expensive, but certainly, I guess once we're doing silage it might start paying for itself, but for the time being I don't think it's really doing anything for us. Oh, there we go. I guess it's a couple of grand that we wouldn't have had, but we've done, what, 2 loads of that now? So we made 4 grand out of straw. We won't get any straw off of the canola crop. So yeah, it's just sitting around for the next year doing nothing. Anyway, sleep till 9. For sheep it can be useful instead of using a baler. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, in theory we're not too far off of getting not too far off of getting sheep. We could start doing that fairly soon. I think we need a bigger field because we're not going to make enough grass to feed them at the moment. We need to get at least one big field. Then I think we can do sheep. Okay. Nothing to do. The fields are all fully fertilized. Yeah, I'm not doing a cultivation contract. We are going to sleep again. Yeah, I think we'll probably move into sheep fairly quickly on this one, like sort of as and when we can. 66, 386. So it's costing us about £1,000 a day at the moment. No contracts available. Not surprised in this time of year. Alright. Another day then. We are sleeping our lives away. It's probably going to be worth now checking what we've paid off of some of those things we rented, because we've been renting them a little while now. March, look how cold it is. So yeah, let's have a look. The tractor, 15 grand left to pay on that, so that's fine. The cultivator, 4.5 grand on that. The subsoiler was quite recent, it's 10 grand still on that. And the sprayer, yeah, 4.5 grand. So actually, there's not really a lot of stuff. It's not really worth paying any of that off yet, is it? We might as well just keep it for the money it's costing us. So yeah, sleep again. That'd be 4 months sleep I've had. Let's look at the price of some of the fields actually, because if I've got, well, it'll now be 11 grand, won't it? Plus the value of those two fields. Yeah, I've got 11,000 plus, oh, 25,000, so 37,000. 40, 57, 59, 59,000 pounds I've got. It's 82, 115, 105. That one's 50. So I could get plot 13, which would actually put me right close to the store and everything. That's not a bad shout. Yeah, all of these are quite big. 31 for that. I can't remember what's on that. Might be the biogas, or is, no, I don't know. 35,000 down here. I quite like the idea of getting field 13 actually. That's not really a field. Is there a thing near that? So what is this? So we got some. So I don't think it will include the barn. It's obviously this bit. So it's all these bushes. So these could all be taken off. And this, okay. Oh, it's cows. It's actually cows. Presumably the animals don't come with it. Yeah, we can't really afford to be doing that because then we have to do water and everything as well. Okay, that's a shame. That would have been nice to be able to do that. So we're going to have to keep struggling for a bit, I think. How much is field 7 there? 82, yeah. 115, 105. So maybe that's the next one to start looking for. We'll save up a little bit. What about field 6? That's 73. Call done. Excellent. 5 is 41. we're not really any closer than... Oh, I suppose we're a bit closer than those. I don't know. It might not be worth our while. Might not be worth our while changing for a bit. That's 115 grand. That one's 56, but it's around those buildings. When you visit your farm next, you show you what you're attracting the fertilizer spreader. It's mental. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I would like to not be so extreme with these fields, but we're doing alright. We're doing well with what we've got. Oh, I need to go back to my house. There we go. So, yeah, this is now growing again, which is good. It's fertilised 98%, apparently. I don't know how you can be 98%. Anyway. What have we got going on? Fertilising and weeding. No, I don't want to do any of that. Weeding wouldn't be bad. Field 4. How big's field 4? Oh, it's big. Yeah, I'm not sure I can be bothered to do weeding. This is growing well, though. Why is that? Oh, that's 99%. Okay. I thought the percentage was dropping somehow. It wasn't. It was just because I was at the edge. Can't remember what month we can harvest this in. Well, no, because it'll be golden brown. Yeah, still yellow. Great demand at Losberger Fashion. That's not a nice name, is it? Losberger Fashion. We got some harvesting. Barley in fields 9 and 11. So we will borrow the items. That's £400, £234. I think we will go with the big one. And we'll accept that one as well. Cool. We can do some more... Hey? I click borrow items, right? Oh, it's gone. Oh no. That contract just disappeared on me, so I didn't get to borrow the equipment. Ah, I'm gonna have to cancel that one because I don't want to be doing that. Field 9. How big's field 9? I guess it could be worse. I don't really want to be doing field 9 with my tiny little harvest. I don't want to drive it over there, to be fair. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to cancel that contract. It's only good as a package deal. Alright, we will sleep again then, I guess. Nothing else for it. That was harsh. It disappeared, like... as I click the button. Maybe we'll get some this month as well. Need to do my own fields first though. I think, yeah, it should be ready to harvest now. It is. Cool. Okay. I need to get this tractor out of the way of the harvester, however. Take the trailer out. There it is. Might as well pop it there because it's as good a place as any. Oh, let's turn the engine off so we don't waste fuel. Oh. This is the wrong place to be. I guess I'll go left. Side of the house, because that's the hardest bit to do. I think that was actually a nice way around to do that, probably better than I've done before. Don't catch on the window ledges, that's not fun. Yeah, I think it's better doing that route than the other one. I don't have access. I do too have access to this land. You let me harvest it last time. There we go. Flipping heck, I was obviously just a little bit too close to that field. It's a shame there's no straw on this. Them's the brakes. Oh, right. Oh, it's doing the same again there. I need to come off the edge to harvest it. There we go. Jeez, this is such a slow machine. Oh, someone at my front door. Bear with me, guys. I will be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry that took so long. It's the elderly relatives next door. They managed to turn their TV onto the radio channels and they didn't know how to get back to normal television again. So I had to go around their house and change the TV channel for them. Never mind. Hope you guys are still around and still engaged. Yes, there we go. Yeah, it's an emergency when the TV's not working, you know. They'll like fall over and injure themselves and not call anyone, but as soon as the TV stops working, they're banging on the door. Come on, get my telly back. It's not quite as bad as that, but you know what I mean. You have one of those as well, do you? Oh. Has anybody done a mod that fixes the renting prices that actually makes them realistic? That would be a nice one, because then I could rent decent machinery to do this. It was 5 minutes up the road. No, it's kind of worse because ours live right next door, so you just can't get away from them. It's literally, they're here. Deal with it. And I can't just like not answer the door because it could be an emergency, you know. One day it will be an emergency. And they like, you know, they're, in fairness, they're a bit lonely in that, and one of them's fully gone with dementia, so she hasn't got a clue what she's talking about. The other one is on the way, like she's clearly got it, but it's not very far advanced yet. and so they want to talk all the time, and like I just can't. Particularly with my mental health situation at the same time now, like the talking in circles, I just can't cope with it. My brain gets so frustrated so quickly with it that I just can't cope with it. And it's, you know, I want to be nice to them and, you know, help them out with their issues, but at the same time, if it's sending me off in a spiral, then that ain't good either. It's very difficult with a situation like that. If there weren't other people, then I would probably just put up with it, but there are other people nearby that are also helping them out. They have a carer come in daily. Yeah, it's a sad fact of life that you need so much care when you get to that age. It's a bit ironic that the one that's got full-on dementia is actually physically relatively healthy, and I'm not going to say fit per se, but you know, she's capable. Her body is capable of moving around and stuff. She could go for a walk quite happily, but she's not mentally able to anymore. It's going to be as difficult as possible when they actually... Oh yeah, totally. I think it's your right when you get there. When is this grain going to be worth money then? I'm not sure. Oh, we seem to be full. I did not notice that happen. There we go. Jump to the tractor. I don't know why I avoid driving in the crop. It really makes no difference. Oops. I swear that hitbox was too big then. I wonder if we've got enough space in this trailer for both fields. You're going to guess February, don't know the map. I think it's... Oops, I turned it off by accident. I think it's likely to be December or January. I think it's probably similar in terms of timing to the other maps. But we will find out. I guess another month of the year. Nice and inspecific. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be able to fit both fields in the trailer, so we may have to sell one trailer load just because we can't store it. I don't really want to pour it on the floor because I haven't got anything to pick it up with at the moment. And then you can pick grains up with the forage wagon, the loading wagon, whatever it's called. Shovel mod, yeah. My word. That would be a lot of work with that amount. I think we'll get both fields in the trailer, to be honest. looking at how it's going, we're 25% full and we've done very little. And that trailer looks to only be about 15% full or something. See, I'm thinking about getting a bigger field, but at the same time, I'd kind of rather get bigger equipment first. I think, yeah, improving the equipment size so that this field's done really fast is probably a decent way to go. And then when we get a bigger field, it will be more achievable. That trailer really suits that tractor though, it looks good as a combo. Am I going to get that in one? Not sure that I am actually, it's widening out a bit at the top. Maybe. Yeah, I think I might get that in one go, you know. Oh, there's a bit there. Missed out on that earlier on. I still missed it. The equipment you've got is pretty decent actually, Warren, because you started with quite a bit of stuff and some money as well, so you don't have to go too mad with your upgrades. Is this one run's worth or is it two? Oof. It is one. Amazing. Ooh. A lot of shake on that then, that was weird. Cedar and coverage need to be larger. Yeah, probably. Earthquake, yeah. Felt a bit like that. Right, let's get to that field then. Oh blimey, this is still on and running. I actually own this. I could sell it and put it towards renting to buy a bigger machine. I don't know what's next up, the next tier up is for these. There's a good chance I'll get this whole field in one harvester load as well, thinking about it. hard to tell which field is actually bigger because this one's longer. Rostal Mash, or the German green one, the class. Cheapest ones if you don't have another mod. Okay. Yeah, I don't have. I don't think I have another mod. I might do actually. We'll take a look and see. Just want something with a detachable header so that it's a bit wider. And maybe a bit faster as well. No, we definitely won't get the whole field in. Not going to be a million miles off though, but maybe 1 1/3. But yeah, we're 36% and we've not even done a lap yet, so... Good thing about the Rostal Mash is it can attach wider headers than the combo suggests. Problem is you'll lose power and speed. Ah, yeah. Probably best to stick to the ones that it suggests then. I don't know what value this is going to have. I don't know how fast they depreciate. It's got 0.7 of an hour on it now. Just try to rotate your picture for some reason. When you're testing trailers, you installed the biggest header in the game. 1 kilometers and lower if you push start. Amazing. Oh, I missed a bit. So annoying. Little tuft. Also lifts the back wheels off the ground. Yeah, I'm not surprised actually. I'm tireder again today than I thought I was. Last 3 days have been very tired. Let's turn the engine off for a moment. And then we'll drive this along a bit. Try and find that cut through that we found last time, because that was really quite convenient. I think it was about here. Yeah, it wasn't too bad in terms of the oh, that's a really good place to do it. I might use that as a route in future. Nice. Turn that off, there we go. Get you emptied out. Oh, couldn't quite get the end of it. Nice. Excellent. So I guess 1 1/3 trailers, tanks full. Let's see. That's 1 whole tank so far. So we're looking for about 33% in total. And I think it's going to be, no, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be, I don't know actually, it should be pretty close. It's going to be like 39%, it's going to be more like 40%, isn't it? Based on that run. Ooh, I don't know actually, because the last run is going to be quite narrow. I may have been bob on with the 33%. We will find out soon enough. No, it's not that narrow actually. 28 is your guess, okay. You could be right actually, 24, 25, 26, 2% in that row you need. I'm sticking with my 33. 27, 28, no, it's not going to be 33, 29, 30, it will, 31, it's going to be 32, 32, wow. I was so close then with my 33. That was great. Not often I get those guesses anywhere near. Go on, there you go. Nice. I think I'm just going to park this up under the tree in the shade there, and we'll leave that there till it's needed again. It's kind of poking onto the road a little there. There we go. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we've got 57% of canola, 4,500 litres of canola. Doesn't seem amazing. There's no cover for this trailer. That's a shame. But yeah, we're going to hold on to that now until such times. So, William, you reckon now the best thing to do is to cultivate, then fertilise, then plant What if I've got fertilizer in the seeder though? Does that negate, does that stop the fertilizer in the seeder working? Ugh, that was terrible reversing. Oh, too far. It will do it for you to 100%. Okay. I will trust that then. Let's give it a go. So I need to cultivate first though, don't I? Let's just check the field. Check it doesn't need anything more. Needs lime, needs rolling, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, we need to cultivate first. Oops. It's hard to tell if that's working. Yeah, it is working. It's the texture it lays down is so similar. You can do it before. Oh, okay. I didn't realise you could do it before cultivation. Do you think I should have done, like, will now planting, like if I fertilise it now and then use the planter, will it still work? Does it count, does it plant and then fertilise in terms of the game, or does it fertilise then plant? That, I guess that's the main question, isn't it? Gonna be hard to tell. Oh, bang on with that. Never thought of doing it immediately after harvest. I think it will work. Normally use a plough, so maybe different. Okay. Oh, that's the corner. Quite catch that. There she goes. That worked well. Am I going to see a visible difference when I fertilise as well? I guess it should get darker, but who knows? Sort of finding out new things here now. Let's do... There we go. Got all of that. Hopefully this should be one pass now here. Not quite. That's a shame. So a couple of, I think there's a couple of patches just there I've missed as well. Yeah, there is. There we go, that's got 'em. I think this might be more than one as well, annoyingly. Yeah, it is just. Right, to the other field. I think with the amount of acreage I've got, there's no point in planting different crops. I think it makes sense to just stick to one crop in both. Makes the whole process easier, especially given how little it's producing, you know. I think it'd be worth the while trying to get more out of it. Also, less changing trailer that you don't have. Less changing trailer. Yeah, yeah. I'm pulling out their crop in the next field, look. Nice. I'm a great neighbour, me. Multiple fields you mean to... Yes, yeah, let's change in trailer. Oops. I think that would have been fine if I got that sweep right. I'm a criminal, yeah. Damaging other people's property. Yep, I totally do have access to that field, at least a small portion of it. Oh, just a little. Get that on the next run, because I'm going to have to come back anyway. If you have a wide implement, even more access. Yeah, totally. Yeah, if I could get a nice wide thing, I could be planting up a fair bit. We can still catch the stream. Lunchtime. I'm starting to get a little bit peckish actually, which is weird. I'm not normally getting hungry recently. Where these days I am getting hungry. I think I missed a tiny little bit there. There we go. Got it that time. Yeah, it is good. It is good. Literally for weeks now I've not been getting hungry at all. just eat in what I have because I know that I need to eat, you know? I mean, the stuff I'm eating is not very good right now, but that's probably better than nothing. Okay, so 1 load of fertilizer then. Due to your riveting convo, it's been keeping no. Absolutely, yeah. Got me talking, so it's using up all the energy. Actually, I think I will go round and try and get that lined up on the side of the house. That's about right. Whoa! The game had a bit of a moment there. It didn't quite know what I was trying to do. Can see that this is working, which is good. That was too big a sweep. That was also too big a sweep. Oof. Bit annoying that I've got to do it for this tiny little bit. I wish my fields were closer together. Yeah, definitely. Although the spray rate on this is so low that I don't think it's really an issue. I'm not wasting loads of it. So I think doing it this way, this is like a way that the game works rather than how it would work in real life. I don't think you would ever fertilise a field before you put a crop on. I suppose what you would do is you'd put manure on and then cultivate it into the ground. That'd be the only way you'd put fertiliser on first, I think. You're lucky once you've done more. I think playing this on harder level would be a good challenge. Yeah, for sure. I think you would enjoy doing it the same way I do. That, you know, start from a tiny farm and try and build your way up. You might choose to not start with 0 like me. You might start with maybe just a tractor and a trailer or something. Just a fairly small one. Give yourself a little bit of, you know, something to begin with. I think when Daggerwind's done his survival challenges, he usually starts with a tractor and a trailer. Okay, now I need the seeder, which is that side. Yeah, seeder's over there. Can't remember what's in all of those bags. So I may move over here. Yeah, refill. There we go. That had seed in it. That had a bit in it. Okay, so it's fertilizer mostly. Okay, I don't even know what month we're on. Like, what can be planted right now? Nothing. I can't plant anything right now. So actually, that was possibly a bit pointless. It's kind of handy having a vehicle at the other field. Right, so I'm gonna sleep. Wait. We got tons of harvesting contracts. Field 2, Field 3, barley. There's quite a lot. So I think we'll take this one. We'll borrow the items. So that's canola. Is there any other canola? There you go, there's a canola. The rest are different. So I think we'll do those 2 contracts and then we'll see what we get from it. A nice big trailer for this. This is cool. Man, check out the vehicles we're getting. Nice big Voltra tractor. Tuck you over here out the way for a moment. Oops. And then sponsored by you. The Michelin Man. Oh blimey! I'm not sure I can get around this trailer to put the header on it. It's going to be a squeeze. Oof! No, I can't. Actually can't. Come on. Does look cool in that colour, doesn't it? Jeez, I don't think I can get around this trailer. There we go. Can I push it around this way now? Oh. See, now it's going to catch. It sort of goes one way and then doesn't. Then it stops. There we go. Right. That should help. Oh, there's a fence in the way. No, don't drive onto the trailer. Oh, no. This is going dreadful. Alright. Apparently we're going over here. Fine. Oh, I can't even. I'm going to have to move that trailer now. Right, get you out of the way. This is such a mess. The equipment is too big for this map. I had this last time, I don't know if you remember, like there was so much there. Oh, it will put. For a second I didn't think it was going to tow the trailer. Right, we're going to go around here. And then go around here. Yeah, there was one job I tried to get. There was so much equipment that it needed that it couldn't fit it all in the courtyard. And so it didn't give me the contract because it couldn't fit the stuff in. There we go, right, that should do. There. Perfect. Right. Now the tractor can drop that and go back onto the trailer. Come on, there we go. I don't know where this is even going. 14. It's up the top. Blimey. I don't think I'm going to get... Oh, I might get the harvester through there. So around here might be a different situation. I think it'll be okay. Certainly once loaded up I ain't going to be able to go through these fields like this. Oh man, look at the hill it's on as well. This is going to be an interesting situation. Wow. I'm surprised that got through the gate actually. I didn't think it was going to. Yeah, I've got hung up on the lamppost there. Right. Look at this. This thing is vast. No! There's always a van behind the car as well. Every time. There's always a yellow van. You can wait, mate. Blimey. Even this does 26 miles an hour. That's faster than my tractor. Gosh. Right, I believe the chip shop is officially open now. So at some point I'm going to go grab some chips. Have a nice fish and chip. Well, I'm going to have chicken and chips actually. By the way, Warren, we are likely to be eating at the pub tomorrow night. Hey Kerry, how's it going? That's why you rage quit every European map you've tried. Yeah. I think it's part of the fun, to be honest. I know that I'm complaining about it, but I do really enjoy it. I like the challenge. Let's put the trailer there. That looks like a good place. To be completely honest, the pub food is good, but I've kind of got a bit bored of having it every week when we do the quiz now. I feel like I'm a bit spoilt with it, like, and I don't go every week. I didn't go last week, but I need to unfold it first. Unfold the harvester, then choose the header, then turn that on. It's unfolding already. Yeah, I very quickly get a bit fed up with what's there. But especially being a fussy eater, I'm a fussy eater, so there's only like 2 things on the menu. Well, there's 3 things I think on the menu that I like. I can make up like a meal with sides and stuff as well, but there's 3 main dishes that I like, and one of them, the steak, they don't do a very good steak there. What I could do actually is take you for dinner somewhere else and then go on to the other pub. You like steak? Oh, if you like a steak, then I could take you for a good steak. There's one that's not too expensive, but is really good. And it's in the same sort of region as the quiz pub as well, so we could do that. Let's see how we're getting on. I shouldn't say that because you'll think that it's true then. Like, if we're getting on well, then I'll take you to the pub where we're just on our own. And if we're not getting on well, I'll take you to the pub where there's other people. No, neither of where we go means anything. I promise you that much. How are you doing today, Kerry? You good? Nice to see you again. Yeah, we will be fine. We spent enough time talking to each other on voice calls and stuff. It won't be a problem. I'm not an amazing conversationalist though, so either be happy to sit in silence or be the one that continues conversations. I don't know how I talk enough to do streams and videos, to be honest, because I'm totally not like that. Yeah, this we can one-way chat to each other. Yeah, totally. Wait. Right. Oh, that would be very funny. You just spend the whole time just sitting there in silence, not doing anything. Yeah, I'm a very quiet individual. Streaming is actually, it's an interesting fact, that I've ended up doing this, because this is not who I am. It's weird. It kind of is and kind of isn't. Like, I definitely have part of me that is a stage person, and then the majority of me that isn't. Because I used to do a lot of, I used to lead youth groups and things like that, so I've done a lot of standing up in front of groups of people and talking. When I was young, when I was up to my late teens, I was a stage magician. I actually did stage magic. So I was performing on that, and I was in school plays and everything, all that kind of stuff. I was a musician. I was a lead singer in a worship band for the church I was at the time, and I've done proper gigs as well. It's crazy. I've done a lot of my life. I've done things that have been performance based, but the second that I'm not on a stage or not in that setting, my personality flips back to quiet. One-on-one, that's what it is. One-on-one I can't do. Group on one, in the right sense. I'm not talking about Cornhub stuff. Yeah, social social situations. It's very interesting how my brain is wired. I'm sure there must be other people that are the same, but yeah, it is bizarre. Life's a stage, yeah. I don't think I get very good ratings. The critics aren't going to be kind to me in my life review. Right now, at this point in my life, I don't contribute to society in any way, shape or form. At least I don't feel like I do. I guess that's probably a different thing. What do critics know? That's true, actually. Like, most films that get heavily slammed by the critics I usually really enjoy, and ones that they love I usually am not fussed by. How are we doing? 62% full. This thing's a beast. It can hold tons. Literal tons. I guess we're nearly 8 tons now of grain. You could be a quiet person, but you do warm up. Yeah. What we need is a little bit of alcohol. That'll get me talking. Few glasses of wine and then I become a much better conversationalist. Man, I can't believe I've only just on my second lap, or just finishing my second lap. I feel like I've been doing this for ages. The comments we've had, I'm sure it'll be fine unless you both have been drunk this whole time. Yeah, that's true. No, actually, last night I think is the only time I've ever been drinking before talking, and that was only one Jack and Coke. It wasn't like been drinking much at all. I'm not an alcohol person really. I very rarely drink, which is why I guess it takes a small amount to get me talkative. I think we're going to fill up this time. You're quiet and reserved also until you're among people you know well. Then your extrovert side comes out. Yeah. That's very familiar. That sounds very familiar. Neither of you. You might get pissed maybe once a month, if not less. Depends what you call get pissed. Like, I might get to the point where I'm a little bit merry, but that's as far as I go. I'm really not interested in getting pissed, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. And the medication I'm on currently, I become wobbly if I drink more than a little. It affects my ability to balance, movement and so forth. I put my pipe out a little early there, I think. More the company you drink with, otherwise you wouldn't. Yeah, I think a lot of people are like that. I think more people than you think are not amazing, not big drinkers. It's just getting together in groups. Everyone thinks that they have to drink. Even when I was hanging out with students at university, I was between like what 35 and 37, something like that, and they were all 18, 19. I still didn't drink very much. Even with you know, the pressure of being out with those guys that are always at it. Definitely 2 tanks of this is enough to get the whole field done. Contractor, pick up the pace. I was worried that this trailer might be a bit tall for the auger, but it's not even close. Like to enjoy and remember your evening. Yeah, same. Me too. I can't imagine not being able to remember what I'd done. Like, to be honest, I feel like that ought to be illegal, getting that drunk, because you just don't know what you're gonna do. One of the people who I knew at university is presently been what's the word? Cast out from his group of friends because on a drunken night he exposed himself to one of the female members of the group. And I can't imagine, like, yeah, I mean that's literally an offence. It's literally, you know, sexual assault effectively. He's lucky that it, you know, they didn't go further than that. I mean, I just can't imagine, like, oh, incarcerated. No. I mean, he could well have been, you know, they could have reported him and he would have been arrested then and there for doing that, but I don't know. He didn't, you know, he didn't like try and do anything. It was as straightforward as just, you know, whipping it out, and but even so, it's just I can't imagine going to the point where you're not in control of yourself. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I mean, arguably he's paid the price. He doesn't have very many friends anymore. He's now, at the time he didn't have a girlfriend, he now has a girlfriend. I don't know whether he's mentioned the fact that that has happened or not, but... Oh, lifting the header actually doesn't change the speed very much. I was thinking that I might speed up a little bit. There we go, it's because it's uphill. It was struggling because of the uphill. It's a pretty nippy machine, this, relatively speaking. I might have been better going across and back actually because of that. Even if you've been so drunk that walking straight is an issue, you've never been out of control or unaware of what's happening, you mean? Yeah. What we do now, I suppose it's only 6 miles an hour downhill. That's not exactly lightning fast, is it? But the width that we've got working while we're doing it is impressive. The machine doesn't seem to be Like if I lift it up now, see I'm going up to 10, I can do, in theory I should be able to do 20 miles an hour or so. Are we still doing 6 uphill? We are not, we're doing 5. That's still not bad though. 4. Yeah, it's fairly slow. Whereas you have a friend who can get blind drunk to the point where he can't talk, walk, and you've ended up looking after him. Yeah. Yeah, I've had situations like that before as well. It's just not fun. It's just not fun, like, when an evening gets to that point, like, I remember being at a Halloween party once, and one of them was just out. He was just knocked out, that was it. And, you know, it was then on other people to get him home and to deal with him. It's not fair. "5 PM, okay. Yeah, it picks up a mile an hour there. Looks like my last run is going to be uphill though, if it's the last run. It looks like we could probably, yeah, I think we'll get that in one header width. Hopefully the other field we're doing, field 3, should be flat. I seem to remember it being a level one. I think it's in the top left corner, isn't it? Or top centre maybe. Something Batman would only if you did, yeah, farming Batman. There's a new take on the series. Did a lot of drinking in your youth, just in frequency, not to extremes. Yeah. I mean, most people do. Like, I think I'm in the minority, being the way I am. It's hard to tell, really. So much peer pressure and stuff goes on that I'm not sure that, you know, a lot of people might feel the same way, but they behave differently because they feel it's expected of them. I'm sure that happens. Oof. On the plus side, given the amount of grain that we're getting, our profits from this is going to be huge. We should get a really decent amount out of our free bit. Oops. Much cooler today. It's a bit cooler today. Up here at least, it's 25 instead of 29, so I guess that is quite considerably cooler. 4 degrees, I guess, is quite a lot. It was nice, like there are other rooms in my house are nice and chill, to be honest. I've got the windows open. The air is moving around. It's just this room that's hot. Just the one I'm in. Because of the computer. I do need to sort something out in here. But it's just difficult with noise, like ACs are noisy. It's hoping to knock that round, but it doesn't. It just... Nope, I'm going to have to drive the correct way. I don't even know if I'll be able to do it then. I might have to use the tractor again to get it. There we go, we got it. Right, field 3. As it gets hotter each degree, you can see them exponentially hotter. Yeah, I think you might be right with that. That big fan going, we're playing, not sure if you hear that. No, I couldn't hear that. But then the, I mean, I've got a fan on here. Hopefully you can't hear that, and hopefully you can't hear the PC. I can see that my mic is actually picking up the fan noise. I can, like, normally when I stop talking it drops down to 0, whereas at present it's stopping around minus 40 decibels. Try just to have the AC on in here as a test. Let me know if you can hear it. Yeah, that's a good shout. Here is the field. The field of the 3rd number. Geez, I can't see it for the trees. Oops, come on. There we go. That'll do. Is this lo-fi? Yes, it is lo-fi. Yeah. Yeah, this is Books' stuff. She's very generous in saying that can use it. This is the most recent one. It's on an hour's loop, so we're into halfway through the 3rd loop of it at the moment. Thankfully, being like an hour long, you don't really notice the loop so much. Oh, I didn't realise there's a rock in this field. Go straight over it. Wow, I don't think this thing would manage that quite. It's a big beast of a machine, but it's not quite as good as that. I will, however, cut the corner and go around a little bit to try and leave those rows for when I do reach that. Come on. Yes, got it. Nice. This field feels pretty big as well. I thought this was a smaller field. We've got the potential to make a lot of money out of this day, because if we can get all of those other harvesting contracts, a lot of them will have gone now. But if we can get as many of them as we can earn a good amount of money. Why I took the biggest job to borrow the equipment from, because then all of the small jobs are going to be really quick and easy. So we're already 10% complete on this job. I need to check that both deliveries are going to the same delivery point. I'm pretty sure they are, because there's only one point showing up on the map. I think the second one would appear if it was somewhere else. Right, we do have a little bit of a hill, but it's not too big a hill. So hopefully we'll be fine doing rows on this one. 5:15. I need to watch the time and make sure I get to the chippy in time because they close early as well. I think they close at 7 or 7:30. What I might do is end the stream in a bit. Yeah, really, it's a weird one, the one that's local to me. I could drive further afield, but I actually quite like this one. It is odd hours, and I was saying before you arrived, I walked down there because on Google Maps I checked the opening times and it was open supposedly from 12 till 2. I went down there and they were shut, and the board at the door said, yeah, Tuesdays to Thursdays they're open at lunch 12 till 2. But yeah, I could also do picking up my prescription, and they close at 6, so may have to be stopping fairly shortly for that. But yeah, so I guess for whatever reason he just decided not to open today at the afternoon. So I'm a little bit worried I'm going to walk down there again and it will be shut again. It might be that he's closed the whole day for some reason. Phone ahead. Yeah, well, I mean, it's literally at the bottom of my road. I suppose I could do. Don't like phoning people. I don't want to talk to people. At least it'd be exercise if they're shut. I mean, I could just cook some chips here. I could just do my own chips. Stop being lazy. I've got a bag of frozen chips to do. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that. Get ChatGPT to... Yeah, that's a good shout. I knew it was useful for something. I've got some freezer chips and I've got the air fryer. I'll do that. You're right, there's nothing like fish shop chips. Yeah, they are different. And actually their chicken nuggets are really nice as well. Yeah, maybe I have convinced myself, I don't know. You've done 3 cooked chips in your air fryer, but that is effort. Triple cook, I don't even know how to do triple cooked chips. You boil it first or what? Obviously it needs 3 types of cooking. Don't know what they are though. But the ones you get in I'll boil first in chicken veg stock. Okay. What's the second cooking then? Because obviously the last one is the frying. Dry off, cover in oil, season and bake, then air fry. Okay. Yeah, actually the nice steak place that I was talking about, they do triple cooked chips. So good. I'm gonna be a cause of major sin for you, aren't I? Another little tuft missed. Really bugs me when I miss those little bits. I am not maximizing my profit. Right, we're going to empty at the end of this row. I don't think we're going to be quite full, but we'll do it anyway. Just because I see, yeah, same actually. It's not really a profit thing. You're not going to notice the money. Like, see, there's a little tuft down there. It's probably going to be like £5 worth, which, you know, arguably might be worth getting in real life. I don't know whether a farmer would, you know, make that effort or not. I get a real farmer wouldn't have missed it in the first place. Let's be honest. I guess that's the difference, is that they just don't miss stuff. I should imagine it's a lot harder to miss in real life. Unless your neighbour's Clarkton. Yeah. Obviously new farmers are going to miss stuff. People learning. Ooh. Yeah, I can just still get under. I don't think this trailer will hold the rest of the field actually. It's going to be nearly full with this load. I think it's harder to miss stuff in real life though than in a game. No, I thought I told you to lower. Apparently I didn't. I just remembered that if I close the save game, then I won't be able to hand in the contract. It cancels any contracts you got open when you close the game. How far is the chemist? It's literally, yeah. What must it be? Maybe 120 yards? Something like that. It's not far. And then the chip shop's another 30 yards on from there. But it's down a very steep hill and then back up a very steep hill. Yeah, very close. But the hill is a killer. It really is. You know, it's fine if you're fit and healthy, but I am neither of those things, and it is a challenge. I get out of breath walking home, like easily out of breath. Halfway up the hill, the last 5 or 10 times I've done it, I've not stopped. But I could quite happily stop and take a break. I probably won't today because I don't want my chips to get cold, but But yeah, you get to the top and you know you've done it. Like, you really know you've done it. I mean, it's not even the top. I don't live at the top of the hill. The hill goes all the way up my road, but I wouldn't even think about walking up there. It actually starts to level out a bit more at my house. The worst bit is the bit that I have to walk. Live on a hill as well, in fact the middle of it, yeah. The house is amazing and the view is amazing, and like, I love the place I live, except the fact that it's on a hill. If it wasn't on a hill, the view wouldn't be amazing, let's be honest. Particularly, like, I presume you live in a fairly urban area. Like, you'll come over and you'll sit with me, like maybe sit on the balcony for 10 minutes and have a look at the view and everything, and you'll feel like it's amazing. Which it is, but... But yeah, it's only good for driving from, not from walking or cycling or anything like that. Oh, I don't think I'm going to get it in one width. Am I? Oh, no, not quite. Oh, you are kidding me. I'm going to have to come back for that. That is so flipping annoying. Oh, my life. I'm going to have to do a whole nother run for that. Oh wait, I can get it here. If I can keep it, I don't think I am. I think I'm going to start missing it again here. Yeah, oh, now it's on two sides as well. Jeez. You live in a fairly rural area. Ah, okay. Worst thing is it's now on both sides. Okay. Go. And then that one. There we go. We are done for this field. Now I have to decide whether or not I'm going to do any more. Come on, tractor, pick it up. Definitely not going to fit stuff that's in there in here, so I'm going to have to come back for another load for sure. But the nice thing is we're right next to where we need to be. Oh, come on. There we go. No, apparently not. What's going on here? Why can't I get under there? Come on. Is that emptying? Yeah, that's emptying now. Weird. I don't know why that didn't want to go under for some reason. What? Did that get it all? No, it didn't. There we go. So there's 19% left. Please don't be a fence. Oh good, there's no fence. Canola. Canola, I barely knew her. Lovely. So we got $2 grand of that load, and whatever's left in the harvester is ours as well. So that is very profitable. Very profitable. Oh. There we go. Get the rest of it. Another 2,500 litres. So that should be maybe another £1.5 grand. I actually don't like profiteroles because I don't like cream. That was 3.5 grand for that. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Okay. So that's the least cost. So we'll collect that mission. And then we can do another 2. Wheat, barley, oat, wheat. Okay. So 15 and 2. They're quite far apart. 13 and 10. Maybe. Let's do that. Okay, so where on the map are they? 13 and 10. Oh, 13 is that one. 10 is down. Okay, so they couldn't be further apart. Flipping heck. Alright, well we'll do 13 first then. 13's quite large as it turns out. At least it's flatter. So I think I've made my peace that I'm not collecting my prescription today. Because it's now 25 to 6. It'll only take me 5 minutes to get there, but I'm not going to be able to harvest these fields. I guess I could just pause the game and come back to it, but that's a bit messy. Where is the trailer? I forget where I put it on this field. Oh, it's right in front of me. Blind. There we go. And I'm going to have to go right around to get it. Could just leave the game running. Yeah, until my next stream. There we go. Oh, There's another tree there. Oh dear. I am Austin Powers. Oh no, I'm properly Austin Powers. There we go. Man, those rear steers can get you. Definitely no winch. What's that hung up on? Oh, for goodness sake. I'm just getting caught on everything here. Come on. You can do this. There we go. Man. Oh, now I'm caught on the fence here. Jeez, this is not good. We're doing okay though, we're up to 16 grand in cash money. Oh. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, the head has come off the trailer. Oh no, it pinged back on. The game god smiled on me. That was weird. Yeah, the trees don't want me driving around. They don't want me going off-road. I shouldn't have been doing it, really. It's my own fault. Let's go... here. Oh. Was a little bit glitchy, wasn't it? I think my tractor might be in the way there. And also the trailer's in the way. I didn't do a very good job of this. Right, we're pushing the trailer. Get out of it, trailer. It's coming with me around the field. I love it. Yeah, this is quite a big field. It's deceptively large, actually. What crop is this, even? Hey? Apparently it doesn't... oh yeah, there we go. There's the swath. So actually we can make even more profit off of this by collecting all the straw as well. Man, I think it's going to be a long evening. I think it is going to be a long evening. You know what? I think I will end the stream here and then I will restart it again. I murdered the swath. Yeah, I'll restart it again in a bit and we'll carry on. That seems like a good plan. We'll pause the game. So there you go. Thank you very much for joining me, people. I'll be back probably in the next hour. Maybe at a meeting. Yeah, that's fair enough. I get it. I'll probably be back in the next hour or so. So maybe you'll catch a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be back and I'll do a bit more later on. See you shortly.